It's everybody's favorite time of the week. It's story time. Matt in the building. What's good, y'all? Hope you're having a blessed day. And hey, man, I got a pretty good story for you boys today. Let me know if y'all want to see a story time every Saturday. I know I said it in the last video, but I just don't know. Maybe I'm overkilling the story times. Maybe I should do it once a week. Let me know in the comment section if y'all want to see another story time next week. Let's aim for 750 likes on this video for another story time next week. Now, with that being said, today's is going to be very good. And yeah, you already know what to do. Not going to make this intro long. If you're new to the channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, join the family, and leave a like for more. We're on the road to 100K. If you're already subscribed, I don't say it enough, but thank you so much for supporting me and the family along this journey. We're a family on this channel, so yeah, that's all that good stuff. Now, let's get straight into it. Oh yeah, guys, I almost forgot to mention, we got a new little setup. Normally I'm facing that way, instead I changed it. I think the lighting's better this way. Let me know in the comment section. But anyways, getting on with the story time. So this goes back when I was a little bit younger, when I was in middle school. I couldn't drive, so I think I was in 8th grade. Now, in middle school, me and the homies, we always hung out. Every day after Friday, we would go to my friend's Austin's house. Me, Austin, Evan, and normally some other people, but that was the main three. That was the big three of the group. And Austin, you know, we all get that one friend that they just got all the snacks, they got a little money. I'm not saying he was rich, because he wasn't, but we all know that one friend, you just want to go over to their house. There's nothing wrong with your house, and there was nothing wrong with mine, and there was nothing wrong with Evan's house. We just want to go to Austin's because he's always got the name brand food, all the Pop-Tarts, all the snacks you can think of. And when you're younger, that's big because you don't have money and a car to go drive and get what you want. So we would always go to Austin's house every day after school on Friday. Not every day, every weekend starting on Friday. And we would literally not go back home till Sunday night or even Monday morning when we go to school. And I just remember that was for years because we wouldn't even guys, it was bad. I didn't even see my mom on the weekends for at least a year or two. Basically, I lived at my friend's house on the weekends, and so did my boy Evan. And those are the only real people you need to know in this video. Me, Austin, and Evan. Okay, so, and I'm not gonna lie, we're kids, so every night, normally, on Friday night or Saturday night, we go ding-dong ditching. We'd leave the house when it was about 11 p.m. or 12 a.m., something like that. Back then, we didn't have phones and stuff and Wi-Fi to play video games, so that's what we did. Now, times have changed. I'm not advising any of you to do this because, there's Ring doorbells now. Sorry, there's something in the air. There's Ring doorbells. You can get caught. If you do it, be safe, wear a hoodie or something. Don't get caught. It's not bad unless you get caught, and we never get caught. Well, sort of, but anyways, you'll see in this video, we got caught sometimes. Alright, my apologies guys, I got a very important phone call in the middle of this. I don't like to cut or edit my story times, but I had to take that. Anyways, where did I leave off? Something about, oh yeah, I was just telling y'all the basic information. Me, Evan, and Austin, we'd go to my friend's house on the weekend, and we go ding-dong ditching, do stuff like that. Before we go ding-dong ditching, we just play ping pong, what else, NBA 2K, not even with Wi-Fi, just playing against each other, and watch movies and just mini basketball in his basement, stuff like that. So, normally we'd leave his house around 10, we'd get our snacks and whatnot, because we would travel for miles, guys, walking, trying to find houses. It's crazy. Just looking back on it, there's no way I would do that again, because we just killed ourselves. But we had a lot of energy, and we would still get up the next morning at roughly 6 a.m. to go play basketball somewhere. But that has nothing to do with this. Let's get into the main part of the story time. Right beside Austin's house, we had these neighbors that we ding-dong ditched all the time. And Evans never went with us. Before Evan started hanging out with me and my boy Austin, me and Austin was ding-dong ditching this house all the time. They hated us. They said they was going to call the cops. If they caught us, they never could. We're fast, we're young. I'd like to think we was bad and whatnot, so they couldn't catch us. And we had some other people come with us. But this was Evan's first time coming over to Austin's when we were going to be ding-dong ditching. So we was like, all right, to get in with the gang, that's what we was calling it, the crew, whatever you want to call it. the initiative, is that the right word? You know, when you try to get into a fraternity, what's it called? A fraternity, a frat? You got to do something. I don't know what it's called, maybe. I don't know. You guys get what I'm trying to say. He's like, you got to do something first. You got to do the test. And he's like, okay, what's the test? And he's like, you got to ding-dong ditch that house. And we called it something, but I'm not going to say it because I might get in trouble. And he was like, okay, what's wrong with it? And we're like, we told him the backstory. Guys, one time there was this kid with us, and we told him he had to ding-dong ditch that house. And he threw a pumpkin at the window and broke it, and the cops got called. It was bad. So they hated us, but they could never catch us, so they couldn't prove we was ding-dong ditching them, throwing pumpkins at their windows and whatnot. So we're like, Evan, you gotta ding-dong ditch that house. He's like, okay, bet. He's like, y'all walk up there with me. We're like, no, that's a part of it. You gotta go by yourself. He's like, okay. So we're hanging around the mailbox, so like kind of back here, and he's like, yeah, about right up here. And as soon he walks up there, and me and Austin look at each other. I'm like, this is about to be bad. Because Evan is slow as dirt. He's so slow. He walks up there. As soon as he lays his foot on that first step, boom. Sensors go off. Well, not sensors, but the light sensors. And there's a little noise or something. The garage noise. I don't know what it was, but there were sensors going off. And as soon as he stepped on that step, a guy runs out, like the front door where he was looking, runs out. And it looks like he grabs Evan. But by that time, me and Austin take off running. We're gone. There was also someone else with us. I can't remember who he was or whatnot. But there was 4 of us. Evan was doing the house, me, Austin, and the other guy. We took off running, and we go hiding about 2 houses over behind this barn. And we're sitting there because the reason why we went to the barn was, I know what y'all are thinking. Oh, y'all just left your man Evan out to die? No, we didn't. We said, if something goes bad or we gotta run and hide, this is where we're gonna meet up. So that was like our meetup place or whatnot. So we're hiding behind the barn. A couple minutes pass. We're like, where's Evan at? Like, he should be here. And our other man's, he's like, yo, I think that guy got him. Because what happened was, a couple minutes pass and we look up, and the dude gets in his truck. And it looks like Evan's getting in his truck with him. So what we thought happened was, the dude caught Evan and was like, all right, you gotta come with me. Either take him to jail or whatnot, or show me where your friends are hiding. So at that point in time, our other man's is like, yo, he snitched on us, he caved in. And we're like, nah, I don't think he'd do that. But he was sold out. He was like, he snitched on us, because they was riding up and down the road looking for us. That went on for a good 20 to 25 minutes. So at that point in time, we're thinking, okay, the dude got Evan and he snitched on us, and, you know, they're looking for us. But then the truck heads a different way towards what looks like the sheriff's, the sheriff's office. And we're like, okay, he's taking him to jail. So we were just like, what are we going to do? We didn't know what to do. So we just sat there and thought. I remember this went on for a good hour, them riding up, and we're just sitting there. We're like, oh, crap. An hour and 15 minutes pass. We're like, screw it, we're just gonna have to go back home and just take it from there. And this is where our story just gets crazy. So we're walking back home, and where the barn is, you gotta cross a road to get back to our house. We're crossing the road. As soon as we step on the road, we see a flashlight, and we take off running, and we hear a voice. He's like, hey, stop. And we're like, nah. We keep on running. Guys, it's freaking Evan. We look up, we're like, yo, we were so excited. We ran up and was hugging him. We're like, yo, we thought you snitched. We thought he caught you. Because it looked like the dude actually caught him and put him in his truck. Because we saw somebody else get in the passenger side. But I guess it was his son or something looking for us. I don't know. But it looked like Evan got caught. We all agreed and thought that. And we're like, dude, what happened? He was just like, nah. After I knocked on the door, or not knocked on the door, after he stepped on, was about to go up and knock the door, he took off running, and we was like, he didn't grab you? And he's like, no, he tried, but I got away. And we was just so ecstatic. We didn't even care that we literally lost him for an hour and a half. We was just so excited to see him. We went back home, and that's basically it, because we didn't know what to do. We was just like, man, this could have got bad. And it would have got bad, because I know that guy's been waiting to catch us, and we wound up ding-dong ditching him some times after that, but we called it quits because we were just harassing him at this point. But yeah, that's a crazy story. I know it was a little shorter story, but I want to keep it, I don't want to waste your time and ramble. I just want to get straight to the point. So if you're new to the channel and you like story times like this, what are you doing? Join the family. Hit that subscribe button and leave a like for more. Let me know if y'all want to see more stories. 750 likes for another story next week. And just thank you for all support. And as always, let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.